Imagine this. You wake up one morning, and your legs feel strangely unsteady, almost like jelly. Even lifting a simple glass of water feels like a task. You pause, confused. Is something wrong? No pain, no fever, no obvious signs. And yet, something deep inside seems to be quietly stealing your strength. This isn't a stroke. It's not dehydration either. It's something far more subtle and far more common than most people realize. It's called sarcopenia, a silent, gradual loss of muscle that the World Health Organization now officially acknowledges as a health concern. It usually begins in your 50s, and by the time you reach 60, you could lose up to a third of your muscle, even if you feel active or eat relatively well. Ever had a day where getting out of a chair feels harder than it should? Or you feel oddly unsteady on stairs? Maybe even catch yourself tripping over nothing? That's not just normal aging. That could be the quiet fingerprint of muscle decline. Left unaddressed, this can eventually lead to dependence on walkers or even wheelchairs. But here's the part most people don't hear about. Why are so many seemingly healthy people losing muscle mass? And here's a more hopeful question. What if a few small, specific changes could help you regain strength, naturally and effectively? Heavy checkmark. What if just a handful of foods could actually help reverse this muscle loss? Heavy checkmark. What if a simple morning mistake is making your muscles weaker every single day? Heavy checkmark. And what if one food, let's call it food number 6, is more effective than many supplements, but almost nobody is talking about it? In a study backed by Harvard researchers, something fascinating happened. 91% of people over 70 regained noticeable muscle strength in just 6 weeks. No gym, no intense workouts, just a few powerful dietary shifts. These weren't exotic superfoods either, just simple ingredients with muscle-reviving compounds that helped even those in their 80s regain energy and balance. In some cases, they even outperformed medications. So what are these 9 foods? And which one might be the game changer for you? We'll get to that in a moment. But before we dive in, let's do something interactive. Backhand index pointing right, drop a 1 in the comments if any of this feels familiar, or a 0 if you're not sure yet. Bell, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe and tap the notification bell. We share science-based, life-enhancing health tips daily, and the next one might be the turning point for you or someone you care about. Now, ready to hear about a surprising, muscle-boosting grain? What if something as ordinary as a whole grain could keep your muscles energized all day long? Would you want to know what it is? Let's talk about brown rice, a simple but powerful grain that too many people overlook. It's not just another carb. Brown rice is rich in complex carbs, fiber, magnesium, and B vitamins, all key players in keeping your energy steady and your muscles supported. Unlike white rice, brown rice keeps its outer layers, the bran and germ, which means it holds on to more nutrients. That's where much of its strength lies. Many skip it because it digests more slowly. But that's actually a good thing. Its slow-digesting carbs give you long-lasting energy, especially important if you're managing blood sugar or tend to feel drained halfway through the day. For older adults, this means more consistent energy to stay active, move freely, and support healthy muscle function. The fiber in brown rice also supports smoother digestion, a benefit that becomes increasingly helpful as we age. Even more impressive, brown rice delivers a good dose of magnesium, essential for proper muscle contraction and helpful in reducing cramps and stiffness. It also contains B vitamins, including B12, which are critical for red blood cell production and nerve support, both crucial for balance and strength. So, could something as small as skipping brown rice be contributing to low energy or weakened muscles? It's definitely possible. Imagine starting your day feeling just a little lighter, a little stronger, simply by swapping white rice for brown in your favorite meals. It's a tiny shift, but sometimes those are the ones that make the biggest difference. What if one tiny seed could quietly work behind the scenes to help you stay strong, even as you age? Let's talk about quinoa, a humble grain with impressive power. Unlike most plant foods, quinoa provides complete protein, meaning it delivers all 9 essential amino acids your body can't make on its own, but absolutely needs for building and repairing muscle. As we get older, our ability to hold on to muscle naturally declines. That's just biology. But that doesn't mean you're powerless. In fact, giving your body the right nutrients, like those found in quinoa, can help you stay energized, balanced, and mobile for years to come. So why isn't quinoa more popular if it's so effective? Maybe because it's often seen as just another grain. But here's the truth. Just 1 cup of cooked quinoa offers about 8 grams of high-quality, easy-to-digest protein. That's a big win, especially for those who want to support muscle health without relying on heavy meals or protein shakes. It's also flexible and easy to enjoy. Stir it into salads, blend it into soups, or enjoy it warm as a hearty breakfast bowl. But quinoa does even more. It's rich in fiber, helping keep your digestion smooth and blood sugar stable, so you avoid crashes that leave you feeling weak or tired. It's packed with magnesium for smooth muscle contractions and fewer cramps, and iron to support oxygen flow to your muscles, which keeps them energized. And yes, B vitamins are there too, helping your body turn food into fuel more efficiently. Could missing out on complete proteins like quinoa be leaving your muscles undernourished? You don't have to wonder anymore. Just imagine adding a scoop to your lunch and feeling more grounded, more mobile, and more alive. Next up, can a simple handful of nuts help protect your strength and ease joint pain? Yes, if we're talking about walnuts, one of nature's most underrated protectors. People often praise walnuts for heart health, but their benefits go far beyond that, especially for aging muscles. They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, the kind of healthy fats your body craves, not just for heart health, but to fight chronic inflammation. And that's key, because inflammation is a sneaky contributor to muscle loss and joint discomfort in older adults. Left unchecked, inflammation can slowly wear down your muscles, even if you're staying active. But the omega-3s in walnuts help calm inflammation and reduce cortisol, a stress hormone that's closely tied to age-related muscle decline. That's not all. Walnuts also deliver a dose of antioxidants like vitamin E and polyphenol, natural defenders that help reduce the daily damage to your cells, especially those involved in muscle repair. And yes, walnuts have plant-based protein, too, about 4 grams per ounce, perfect for supporting muscle recovery. Why aren't more people taking advantage of this simple daily booster? Probably because it seems too small to matter. But small things add up. Toss a few into your salad, stir them into yogurt, or just enjoy a handful in the afternoon. One little change can help keep you moving, long after others start to slow down. Now here's a surprising hero, the sweet little fruit that does more than just taste good, blueberries. You might not think of them as a muscle food, but they're quietly working to keep your body strong and sharp. What makes them so special? Blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that help protect your muscles from oxidative stress, one of the biggest drivers of muscle aging. As we get older, our bodies naturally create more free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells, including muscle fibers. Blueberries help neutralize them, which means quicker recovery after movement and less wear and tear overall. They're also high in vitamin C, essential for collagen production, the protein that keeps your muscles and joints flexible and resilient. And they contain potassium, which balances fluids in your muscles and helps them contract efficiently. But here's a bonus you might not expect. Studies suggest blueberries don't just protect your muscles. They can also support your memory and focus, and even help lower blood pressure. What would it feel like to recover faster, move more easily, and think more clearly, just from a cup of fruit a day? You can sprinkle them on oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, or snack on them straight from the bowl, fresh or frozen. Each bite is like a little shield against aging. Now let's look at something even smaller, but just as powerful. Can 2 tablespoons a day make a difference in how you move and feel? With flax seeds, the answer is yes. These tiny seeds are rich in fiber, plant protein, and omega-3s, a trio that supports strength, flexibility, and joint health. They're especially high in ALA, a form of omega-3 that helps tame inflammation before it breaks down your joints or muscles. They also contain lignans, unique antioxidants that help protect muscle tissue from oxidative stress. And because flax is packed with both soluble and insoluble fiber, it supports digestion, helping your body better absorb the nutrients it needs to preserve muscle. Let's not forget the protein. While it's plant-based and gentle, it's still meaningful and easy to digest, especially as your metabolism slows with age. Could adding this one ingredient to your morning help reduce stiffness and boost mobility? It's entirely possible. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed, stirred into cereal, yogurt, or smoothies, can quietly upgrade your entire day. Simple, painless, powerful. What if your muscles were quietly breaking down every night, and you didn't even know it? If you're over 50, this might be happening right now. But there's good news. One simple food can help stop it: cottage cheese. It's often overlooked, but cottage cheese is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that steadily releases amino acids while you sleep, feeding your muscles throughout the night. Why is that so important? As we age, our bodies become less responsive to protein, meaning we actually need more of it, not less, to stay strong and avoid weakness. Just 1 cup of cottage cheese gives you around 25 grams of high-quality protein, plus vitamin B12 for muscle and nerve coordination, calcium for bone strength and smooth muscle contractions. Most people your age are losing muscle while they sleep and don't even realize it. But a simple scoop of cottage cheese before bed can change that. Imagine waking up feeling steadier, stronger, and more mobile. How to use it? Choose unsweetened, natural varieties. Add berries, a drizzle of honey, or a few walnuts for extra nutrients. Enjoy it 3 to 4 nights a week, especially before bed. Your muscles will thank you in the morning. Greek yogurt, the overnight powerhouse. Want to wake up stronger tomorrow? Start with this tonight. Greek yogurt isn't just a snack, it's a muscle recovery powerhouse. Packed with up to 20 grams of protein per serving, Greek yogurt delivers casein, the same slow-digesting protein that supports your muscles while you rest. As we age, muscle loss speeds up at night, when we're not moving or eating. But this one food can help slow it down. And the benefits go beyond protein. Calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D for bones and muscles. Probiotics for gut health, digestion, and nutrient absorption. Even trace amounts of creatine for muscle energy. Chronic inflammation is one of the hidden enemies of aging muscles. Greek yogurt helps reduce it, creating a healthy, healing environment for muscle maintenance. Plain or full fat? Go with what suits your needs. How to use it? Stick with plain, unsweetened yogurt. Add berries, nuts, or honey for a nutrient-rich upgrade. Enjoy 3 to 4 times a week, especially at night. Trying this tonight? Drop a yogurt power in the comments. Like and white heavy checkmark subscribe. More powerful tips for strength and longevity are just around the corner. Fatty fish, the omega-3 muscle secret. What if 2 servings a week could help preserve your strength and your independence? That's the power of fatty fish like salmon, sardines, tuna, and mackerel. They deliver a unique combination. High-quality protein to build and repair muscle. Omega-3 fatty acids to fight inflammation and support strength. Why does this matter? As we age, our muscles become less responsive to protein. But omega-3s can help reverse that trend, making the nutrients you eat more effective at rebuilding muscle. In just 100 g of salmon, you get 20 g of complete protein, powerful omega-3s, vitamin D, crucial for muscle function and bone strength, A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who ate fatty fish twice a week preserved more strength and mobility over 3 years. Struggling with joint pain? Omega-3s help reduce it, making movement easier and keeping your muscles strong. How to use it? Choose grilled, roasted, or baked fish. Skip heavily processed or fried options. Aim for 2 to 3 servings per week. Your joints and muscles will thank you. Lean protein, your daily muscle shield. Here's a hard truth. Most older adults are undereating protein and paying the price with lost strength, slower recovery, and lower energy. But muscle doesn't just disappear. It fades when we stop giving it what it needs. Enter lean proteins like chicken, lean beef, eggs, whey, or plant-based combinations like legumes plus whole grains. These deliver what your body is craving. Leucine, a key amino acid that triggers muscle growth. Complete protein to rebuild tissue. Iron, zinc, and B vitamins to fuel muscle repair and oxygen delivery. Here's the catch. As you age, your body becomes less sensitive to protein, so you need more of it, more often. Just 100 g of lean beef provides 25 g of complete protein. Creatine for strength and endurance. Iron for better circulation and energy. Plant-based? No problem. Combine different sources to create a complete amino acid profile. A McMaster University study found that seniors who upped their protein and did light strength training actually gained muscle, while others lost it. And timing matters. Don't save all your protein for dinner. Spread it throughout the day to keep your muscles nourished. How to use it? Grill, bake, or roast lean meats. Avoid processed and fried options. Add protein to every meal. Eat lean protein 2 to 3 times a week minimum. This is your natural defense against weakness, frailty, and decline. Because staying strong isn't just about looking fit, it's about freedom. Freedom to move, to choose, to live life on your terms. Muscle loss with age isn't inevitable, and it doesn't take magic pills to reverse it. It takes smarter food choices made consistently over time. These foods won't transform your body overnight, but they will build momentum. And momentum becomes strength, energy, confidence. Don't wait for the fall, the fatigue, or the fear to make a change. You have more control than you think, and it starts with your next meal. Make strong the new normal. If you believe that food can be powerful medicine, and you're ready to reclaim your strength, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We're sharing real, science-backed tips to help you stay strong, mobile, and independent for life. And don't keep this to yourself. Share it with someone you care about, someone who deserves to feel strong again. One small step today could mean years of freedom tomorrow. Backhand index pointing down. Are you going to do something today? Drop a comment below. White heavy check mark, like, subscribe, and stay tuned. The best is yet to come.